Hi, Hilda.
Hi,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Hi.
It's a great day. We are finally here.
Yeah.
Just introduce yourself.
So my name is Elizabeth Wanjiko Njuguna. I am the owner and director of Kiddie Kloset, and I've run Kiddie Kloset for the last 12 years.
Wow.
We are actually
12 years.
We are on our 12th year now.
Celebration.
Yes. I'm telling you. Actually, we did our 10th year anniversary, and that's when we got onto TikTok. On our 10th year anniversary,
Check out our TikTok.
Yes, our first post on TikTok was the 10-year anniversary cake cutting. So, Kiddie Kloset is a one-stop baby shop for all baby products for a mom. So when a mom enters Kiddie Kloset, they should ideally find everything, which they do, that their baby needs. So from the time they're pregnant, to after the time they deliver, to after the time the baby is weaning, and the toddler, we provide all those products for the mom. So we have maternity products, breastfeeding products. We have, the strollers, car seats. We do diapers. We have baby formula. We have breastfeeding support items. We have toys. As well for the babies, we have weaning products. So that's our shelf for weaning products. So we have some of these products. And that's what Kiddie Kloset is all about. So I'm a mother as well. I'm a wife. People say you're a mother and you forget you didn't do it alone.
Okay, it's important to always highlight.
It's important. So I have 3 children, a child at 12 almost 13, one going first on 12 going 13. So you can see when Kiddie Kloset started.
Okay.
And 9 going 10 and an 8-year-old. Yes.
So, Elizabeth, it's interesting that we're doing this today finally. So I think it's important to kind of connect with people and share why you started Kiddie Kloset. So do you mind maybe sharing and talking about that?
So when we started Kiddie Kloset, it was actually, there was a need then. So 12 years ago, it's interesting. There was a need. Baby products were either extremely expensive, and if they were not expensive, they were not good quality. So if you wanted really good quality, it was so expensive. And I remember then the shops were Biashara Street, and there was also Baby Shop. And Baby Shop was extremely expensive. One romper at that was 12, 13 years ago, would almost be 4,500 shillings. And then there was also Biashara Street, where the quality was, at that time, was not as good, but the price was fair. So when there was such a big gap, and we're like, no, why would baby stuff be this expensive? Yeah? I just wish there was a place where I could just get baby items at a good price and quality products. And that was the beginning of thinking about how can this become a reality. And as well as also the experience wasn't good. You are a mother, you go somewhere, you're behind the counter calling for products, being brought for products, and yet you want to touch and feel and be like, do I want this for my baby? So it came out of we really wanted a good experience while shopping for the baby, and wanted to feel you're welcomed. So there are 2 aspects of it. So because we are 2 directors, one felt that there was, why is this product so expensive? And for me, it was just like the wow factor of finding a place where my baby has everything they need. Yeah? So when all inclusive. So when you get a baby, you're in the house. Back then, now I feel like we're in a different era. They call it the Gen Z era. You were the millennial era. Back then you would find that you're just in the house and moving up and down. There are not as many shops the way right now people can find Kiddie Kloset closer to them. So you'd find that you really needed a lot of, and there wasn't as much online. So you weren't finding the baby products as easy. So for me, the first time I entered a baby shop, because I'd been in the house, I need this for the baby, I need this for the baby. And then I'm like, oh my God, there's a place like this that exists. I couldn't just believe it. And then also, because when our parents went to see babies, they were not going to a baby shop to shop. They'll carry for them fruits, or they would carry maybe a diaper, but even that wasn't as available. supermarkets were not just everywhere when as we were growing. And then when we came to my friends, I was amongst the first who got a baby. So it's not like I had people to like, oh, let's go baby shopping. So that's how it ended up becoming the idea turned into a reality. So there was like, why would baby stuff be so expensive? And then it was like, I cannot believe there's a place a mother gets everything they need. So it was all combined. So it was a mixture of many things that gave birth to Kiddie Kloset. And Kiddie Kloset ended up taking a life of its own.
A lifetime.
A lifetime of its own.
So yeah, I think it's pretty interesting how you're talking about the business being here for 12. Is it 12 years?
12 years. How old were you, Hilda?
No, we can talk about it. But because I believe, so that means the business has gone through a lot of transition.
Yeah.
You've gone through different changes, different phases, and you're still here today. And so maybe what are the challenges that you had to overcome so that you can have Kiddie Kloset here where it is right now, like today in Rongai?
Oh, so the business has gone through a lot. I mean, there was the growth curve. There was when the business had in its growing stage, and it needed different kinds of products and having the variety of products stocking slowly, because a baby shop is very capital intensive in terms of product range. So there was raising capital to be able to stock the variety of products. There was staff, by the time you get employees and then they come and you train and they go and, there's just been a curve around that. There's been debt. There's been taking a loan from the bank and then you're like, gosh, I think I'm getting stuck here. There's been digital marketers. It's also been a curve in itself of getting people and, and some of them are not as creative or they're not able to create content as well or they're not as updated. There's been suppliers. We've gone through a lot with our suppliers. We have a very large network of suppliers, and even suppliers in themselves, it's been a journey. We've built a relationship. Some of them really trust us. A lot of them, actually. In fact, all of them. That's why we have all the products. And also with them, it's been a journey. So if you look at some of the suppliers, I think we've had them for the last 10 years. And even for them, sometimes we've gone through, different seasons with them. We've expanded and had more branches. And the branches were lesson in themselves. Come back again. Organize this structure better, and then we see then how to grow it from there. So we've had expansion, we've had, toning down to be like, oh, let's first get this, where is the gap in figuring out. There's been systems and processes, putting in the systems and processes and organically. So interesting for a baby shop is not like a typical model of a business. You're not going to find it formally. So in Kenya, I find that it doesn't have yet a formal structure. So our learning has been organic. So sometimes as a learning curve, you have your predecessors, people who've done it, but the only people we knew who've done it for long is Biashara Street. So it has been a learning curve to learn it organically. It's not something you are like, oh, I've seen you, I can open a supermarket. What's the keys here? If you have capital, good location, you can. But for a baby shop, it's very interesting as a model of business. It doesn't operate, it's retail, but doesn't operate in the same way of retail. You're dealing with a very sensitive market segment. These are people who've just gotten, moms and dads, they've just gotten their child. This is the most precious being to them. And they want to give this baby the world, So the approach of how you do a baby shop is quite different, and how you deal with your customers. It's not a transactional business. It's not a product-based business. And so it has a lot of areas of growth and we still are learning and we keep on building. And of course, now we use a lot more data on how do we stock our products? Yes. How do we say what is the fastest moving? So we are not trying. Basically.
Yeah. That must have been a lot, maybe, not assuming you are a mom.
Yeah.
So just to connect to also moms who are in business, who are doing other things. Like, what do you think really inspired you and kept you going? You being a mom yourself, and having to carry this business for 12 years, you have to be a visionary.
Yeah.
So, like, how was that curve for you as a mom?
Oh, I think balancing. I mean, like the shop suffered through my balancing act. So, I've had theft. People have stolen for me, so sad. People have stolen, and in those gap times, trying to system, putting the kids, 3 children are no handful. So managing them, making sure they're okay, house helps, just the normal things of day you wake up and the person you're like, you're a poor fit for my family today. So seeing even that change of managing the kids and their form, I mean, the balancing has been, I was asked this question before and I say, there's a week where, but there's no balancing basically. There's a week where Kiddie Kloset is the attention and there's a week Kiddie Kloset has no attention and it's my family that has attention. So there's very little in terms of balance and it's been a journey. I think the business, raising the kids during the season of growing the business helped because I was so attuned to the needs of my everyday life and what the mother is experiencing. And then, of course, I love Kiddie Kloset. I have a passion around motherhood, around parenting, around children. I mean, it's for me, I always say that you really believe in life. And because we believe in life, like it's an area that we feel we want to add value to. And I feel very passionately about that, mothers are like, I have a high value for mothers and what the work they do, and as well as fathers, because they also play a key role. And of course, it's been a balancing act, even to be honest. So it fluctuates and it tilts. It's never really a balanced time. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think sets Kiddie Kloset apart? Because I've seen lately where baby shop.
Yeah. Very gosh. I'm like, everyone is like, I think I want to be a baby shop owner. And I see it a lot. So when you ask me what is so unique about Kiddie Kloset, I feel it's first our heart and passion for the mother and for the baby and for their needs, and to make sure that they are happy and that we are meeting their needs, and to have products that actually speak to them in their day-to-day as they take care of their babies. If you ask me, that's what differentiates us. Of course, our product things, and the care we give to the mom is really part of what makes us stand out. So we just are not about products. We care about the mother. We care about the baby. We care about the family. That's the father as well. We care about them. We want them to be in a happy space as they raise their child. We want them to feel less harassed about, if they're going to be worried about anything, let it not be that they can't have a product or this for their baby. And it is a Kiddie Kloset.
So where does that care come in? Like, let's say if I'm coming to buy something from your shop or something, like, where does that care come in?
So for Kiddie Kloset, we only say we are consultants. We don't even say we are selling, because our key thing is to educate the mom. When you're a first-time mom, it's so overwhelming. First, you're going through the change in hormones. It's the first time you're pregnant. Both of you are pregnant. So it's like, oh, we are getting a baby. So sometimes it's planned. Sometimes it's like, oh, we love each other. A baby has just come into this. So what we end up doing is just we make sure that you're really aware. What do you need? What are you going through now? How is it going for you? What are the changes going to your body? What are the products you're going to need now? What will you pack for your baby as you go to hospital? What are you going to put in their bag? What are you going to need as the baby comes? And then even we discuss with you, which hospital? How is that hospital working out for you? We recommend hospitals that we feel mothers keep on sharing good experiences they've had. We talk to you about your journey. We really are invested in the motherhood journey, that when you leave Kiddie Kloset and you come back, and this happens a lot, we are always getting so much good feedback about, oh my gosh, I remember, Kiddie Kloset, because for us, it's just more than your products. It's about caring for you, and it's not a show. I feel like sometimes people do a lot of show for social media. For us, is that we really do care that the mother gets a value from being part of the Kiddie Kloset family, and that they get the products they get actually are able to fulfill, to make them feel like they've been catered for and cared for, and that the baby, they're not, what we want to do is to reduce the headache that a mom has. A mom, when she gets a baby, she has so many things on her mind. Is my baby okay? Oh my God, the house needs this. Oh, I need to have now a house. Where am I going to work? Oh, how will I stay? This is a lot. I'm waking up at night. I'm breastfeeding again at night, or I'm formula feeding.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much a mother is thinking about at that time. Oh my God, this human being depends on me. So Kiddie Kloset, we want to make sure that whatever else you're thinking, you think about your baby and the care you need to give your baby, but don't worry about where will I get what I need for them. So that's what we answer.
I've actually seen some of the products, like the nothing pillows. Like they're
Yes.
so nice, like in
Yeah.
terms of the quality and
Yeah.
everything. And I think for a mom who really wants quality stuff,
Yeah.
I've found Kiddie Kloset to have honestly one of the best in terms of the
Oh,
quality.
thank you, Hilda. Value feedback.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
For
Yeah.
sure. Just from my looking around and everything, I've really found that the quality is really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think it really counts because moms want the best for their baby.
They do. They
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
So I think talk about the community, because I've also seen you have formed a community around women, parents, WhatsApp and all that on WhatsApp and everything. Maybe talk about the community aspect of Kiddie Kloset.
Yeah, I like that you make a nursing pillow. It's actually Baby Banda. Baby Banda is like 16 years old now. And I'm so proud, like their product is really amazing. Served so many mothers. So happy that you saw it. Like we really also pay attention to suppliers, and which supplier gives you good quality and value for the mother and the products. We have a lot of assessments we do on the product. So for Kiddie Kloset, we just don't put up any products because it's shown everywhere or someone has come to the shop. We put a lot of thought into what product is here. So I always say, if you walk into Kiddie Kloset and you see a product here, there's a thought that's been put. This product has been proven and tested. It has no harm to mothers. We are so keen on the kind of product. So just because someone has gone to China and brought items, it's not, and now they're all flooded in the market, doesn't mean that we stock the products. We look at the welfare of the baby and because also there are plastics that have toxins, and it's important to the newborn stage that you're careful with what exactly you're having. So we have a lot of due diligence. So by the time you see that you're seeing our Nana Care brand of breastfeeding bags, that's why we have that product there. If you see like these shakers, the toys, the baby rattle set, I mean the baby, the top one, the baby can actually chew this and wipe it out. Yeah. If you see like a product like this is well thought out. We are not just talking just products because of selling. It's also like, is this safe for the child? Yeah.
Tell us about the community.
Yeah.
The Kloset, because I've seen you also have like WhatsApp groups and all that, like the community aspect in the Kloset.
So community is so important to us. So we've never really come and put it together. It's just when I had the last 1.5 years when we started thinking of community and putting together our customers in a platform where you can be able to assist them and help them. So we have our WhatsApp groups where we engage with moms and talk to them about their products, talk to them about how they are feeling, share with them conversation and their journey. So we do have a community that, I really encourage moms to get into, because it's a place we share. We speak to them about their journey, about what they're going through, and share each other's information, share expert information. So even as Kiddie Kloset, we really believe in giving factual. In the age of AI and digital, there's a lot of information, which is just information sometimes, but sometimes you need expert information in terms of actually what is happening at this stage. Why am I having this problem? Why is my breast milk production low? Or why am I struggling with milk? Or why is my baby constipated? What would be the issue? We do bring experts. Like, as much as we talk to moms about those, we also bring. So our community is very vibrant. I would encourage everyone, join the Kiddie Kloset baby shop community. It's a fantastic place to discuss and to share as well.
Okay.
And like our Facebook, also our Facebook is our community.
Yeah.
People do always DM us and side chat us, even from Instagram. And of course also our website. Like all this, I feel are our community. So we are just encouraging them to, plug into our community. There's a lot of information, a lot of things that you end up learning.
So in conclusion, what is one piece of advice or encouragement that you'd encourage any mom out there who just got a baby?
So for me first, if you tell me you've gotten a baby, or you're expecting, my first thing is always congratulations. It's a blessing to have the baby. And of course, after that, I'm like, welcome to motherhood. In its own, it's another new chapter of life. So you're moving from, you were just Hilda to Mama who?
Mama somebody.
Mama somebody. So I moved from Elizabeth to Mama, So you're just now, you stopped being just the individual, and now you have an additional role. So you maintain your individuality, but now you have an additional role. So it's just to evolve into another version of yourselves. So I'll just welcome you to it, tell you to enjoy it, embrace it with its consistent no sleep and all the things people talk about I am not sleeping. Things that we've done until you forget. I cannot believe I never used to sleep at night. So I would just say embrace the journey, even your body. Don't be so stressed about many things. It takes its course. You take care of yourself. You hydrate. You eat well. You feed your baby. If you're struggling with milk, you formula feed. It's still okay. Like and also when you give birth, it's C-section, it's vaginal birth. Don't worry. What matters is that you have a healthy baby.
Yeah.
Just be at ease and just follow with the process of life and nurture and give love to your baby. I mean, when I first discovered that self-esteem is built between 0 to 1 year, that's when people's self-esteem are built. I was like, you better at that stage just embrace it as a mother, nurture your baby. Enjoy them as well. Also take care of yourself. You don't forget you're still a human being as much as you now have taken another title. You still have your first title, which is yourself. So, I mean, that's what I'll tell a mother. Also relax, enjoy it, And the curves will come. You'll have maybe a problem here with with the environment, and that's your environment. So you just take care of your baby, take care of yourself, your mental, your emotional, your physical well-being. Don't neglect yourself as well. Take care of yourself. Go for a walk if you feel you're too tired. Take a nap. Yeah, I know those are easier said than done, by the way, but they're hard. But they're things that now you become intentional about. So that's what I would tell a new mom. Enjoy the journey. It goes so fast. They really do grow up fast. And it's another season and stage of life before you move to another one. So just enjoy, embrace, be what you're able to be at that time, because you also will grow as your baby grows. Yeah?
For sure.
Yeah. As your baby grows, you grow. So the babies, they say that the firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn, they meet different parents. Have you ever had that concept? They meet different parents, yes. So the firstborn times, these people are like, oh my gosh, the baby just, parents are a bit more, very helicoptering. Then by the second one, they're breathing out like, gosh, we are here again. And then by the third one, it's like, we are relaxed now, they're a bit more calm. So they keep on saying every child in every meets a different kind of parents, yeah? It's interesting. So, yeah, just check. Even if you see it with your siblings. Yeah. So, Baby Banda is one of our key partners. I mean, we've worked with them for the last 10 years in their products. Their products, so how Baby Banda's products, as I've told you, we really look into what kind of products that we have and who are we working with and whether their products are thought out for the mother and the quality of the product. So Baby Banda has maintained consistency. Whenever we have their products on the shelf and we have products of other nursing pillows or L pillow or breast pads or the products that Baby Banda sells exclusively, we always find the Baby Banda products move much faster and customers prefer them. So we have a long partnership with them. With Baby Banda, we also participate in their annual Baby Banda Fair, which is an event I really love because we get to really showcase and we get to really meet a lot of moms at that event. So we have customer bases that we get to connect with that you don't necessarily miss. There are topics that are so interesting for the mother. And that happens every September. So even this year, we've been invited to the Baby Banda Fair. So Kiddie Kloset will be at the Baby Banda Fair 2025 in September. I think it's on the 26th to 28th. We should be sharing out a poster about it. So it's one of our key customers. Their products are found in supermarkets, are found in baby shops. So, and it's a partner who we have found that they innovate, they think through the mother. in that area in terms of products that they need. So Baby Banda Fair is a key partner for Kiddie Kloset, and also for us. We have a strong partnership together.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I think that was very helpful. So maybe we welcome everyone, tell them where we are right now. Welcome them to the show.
Yes.
Come and explore.
Yeah, so
thank you so much, Elizabeth. This was indeed a very insightful conversation. So maybe invite people, tell them where we are, and yeah.
Thank you, Hilda. So, welcome to Kiddie Kloset. We are at Maiyan Mall in Rongai. So, we are just on the ground floor next to the lift. After the lift, you'll find Kiddie Kloset there. We also have our website, www.kiddiekloset.com. You can find us there. We have our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We are also on YouTube. You can find Kiddie Kloset on all those platforms. So, we look forward to seeing you. Okay, you're welcome to Kiddie Kloset and see what we have to offer.
Karibuni.
Karibu, and I look forward to seeing you.